Hey, good morning, guys and girls. My name is Jim Faulhaber from South Florida Power Wash. I don't know if you can see me in the camera, but it doesn't matter. I'd like you to sign into my YouTube channel, Jim Faulhaber, G-I-M-F-A-U-L-H-A-B-E-R. I'm going to do some videos for you guys that I think will knock your socks off. Just want to let you know a little bit about me. I started my business in 1981, still going strong. I've got other interests, but I definitely simply can't step away from the power wash business. And I've learned to do some really unique, really cool things over the years because a lot of things weren't available to us. Even the chemical pump was almost like not even there to be seen, so that was in the very early stages. The X-Jet also wasn't even around, or if it was, I didn't see one, so I started to build my own at-the-gun injectors or X-Jet injectors. I just want to point out one thing real quick here. I'm going to do a series of videos right there. Take a screenshot if you want. Today we're addressing at-the-gun injectors. Just want to let you know if you have extra spare parts, never throw them away, as I have everything over the years, and it's shocking how many times I reach for something and make something work. So I'm going to point this right down. I've got a little X on my cardboard because that's the area I'm going to be working. All right, trying to get this right for you guys so I can do this video one time. Save your old injectors in your bodies. You never know when you're going to need them. In this case, at-the-gun injectors, if you lose it, build another. It's too easy. Okay. First of all, I operate with a gun with a socket in most cases. It allows me to go from my wand, my extension wand, at-the-gun injector, shooter tip, tips like this. This is one I made. I just welded a 3er. Okay. So we're going to go over everything just real quickly here, so it's not going to take long. We have an at-the-gun injector right here. We have your typical gun injector body. You have a bar with a ball and spring in it. Remove the ball and spring to reduce your restriction. I'm going to point something out to you guys real quick here. This injector right here has a larger hole than this injector does. Okay? Hopefully you can see this. This will allow me to pass more chemical. If you were to take a normal injector and build an at-the-gun injector with this, your strength should double. You should get at least twice the amount of chemical as you're getting with the downstreamer with 100 feet of 3/8 hose at 8 gallons a minute, just to give you a rough idea. So I modify this by taking out the ball and spring and drilling this out, but there's more to it than that. Everybody's familiar with your downstream injector, and you have your chrome orifice, stainless steel orifice, with a hole diameter that's smaller than the secondary orifice that you have right here. This one's larger, but not too much larger. The reason why is when the water's forced through your stainless steel orifice and passes through, it creates a vacuum. It pulls stuff into the stream. The secondary orifice right here, the brass piece, is larger, so it can accept the chemical here and allow it to pass into the stream also and mix and pass down the line. What I like to do, I can use this as an example, is remove my stainless steel orifice, and I'm talking about on these units here, and you drill out this piece right here, maybe one drill bit size larger. This is something you can play with, and I've wrecked many injectors by playing with this method. Okay, so you drill that out so you can get more chemical. So what we've done is we've drilled this out, removed the ball and spring, we've opened up the secondary orifice right there to allow me to get more chemical. Now that we're doing that, we want as least amount of restriction down towards the end of the chamber as possible. In this case, I have a nipple. It's 1/4 inch, and I can add a very large 25-70, 65-70, or whatever tip there, but it creates slight back pressure. That will affect my chemical draw, and I will get less, but it still works. Okay? So, quick disconnect your gun, pop it in, it's ready to go. The more hose that you have added, I like to operate with maybe 6 or 7 or 8 feet tops, because the more hose you add, the less chemical you get. You may get to the point where you may want to just stick with your downstream injector if you add too much hose. We'll get into how we can make these work better too for you. So anyway, what I have here, let's see here, is I actually have some options. I'll use this unit right here, downstream injector. So what I'm doing is adding a stainless steel plug. Any kind of plug is fine. 1/4 inch male pipe thread into a bell reducer, 1/4 inch to 3/8. Okay. Arrows going this way out towards the gun. I have two different options here. I can do a bell reducer here and bring it down to 1/4 inch. That works just fine. Or I can add a 3/8 nipple or a 3/8 union to a 3/8 nipple and screw that in there. I now have a functioning at-the-gun injector. Now, what's the difference here? What kind of issues will I have? First of all, if you over drill the secondary orifice right here, you will get air that will pass back through your injector or through the chamber around the stream and loop back around and be pulled in. If you're pulling air here, because this is larger, then you're pulling less chemical here. How do you combat that? Maybe you have a longer chamber right here being 3/8. Okay? Now I want to show you something really cool. As we look at these injectors right here, they're similar. Okay? Air passes through, water passes through them, pulls chemical into the stream. I know this is a longer chamber, but this is a foamer injector, and it does more than just create foam. You have your secondary orifice right here that screws into this point right there, as you can see. What I've done is I've drilled a hole right here. I think you can see it. And this hole allows me to pull air into the chamber and head out to the end of the gun. In this case, it'll make my chemical look more foamy if you have a surfactant. Or secondly, if you don't have a surfactant in there and you're not worried about foam, this will allow you to hold a tighter pattern when you're shooting straight up in the air or out. The reason being is because this pulls air into the stream and keeps your pattern tighter, whereas in this case, when it's dumping out of here, passing through the air, you get that swirl back and pulls your stream apart. So guys, that's my at-the-gun injector. Enjoy. You see it right there. YouTube channel, Jim Faulhaber, Faulhaber. Guys, join the UAMCC. Great organization. I'm pretty quiet there, but if you have any questions, give me a call. I don't have time to be on the computer all day. Have a great day. See you, buddies.